The electric vehicle market in the United States is still relatively new, and Tesla has largely dominated it since its inception. Welcome to First Class Tech, and in this video, we'll take a look at why Tesla Model Y is leading the EV sales. Curious to know? Let's find out. Tesla finished 2021 with over 936,000 EV sales, an 87% increase over 2020. Tesla will set new records with new production near Berlin and Austin, Texas, as well as expanded capacity in Fremont, California and Shanghai. With nearly 800,000 units sold, we expect the Model Y to be the world's best-selling EV this year. If Tesla succeeds, it will be a watershed moment for the global auto industry, with an electric vehicle breaking into the top 5 best-selling vehicles in the world. However, there is still room for growth at the very top, as the dependable Toyota Corolla consistently sells well over 1 million units per year. However, competition in the EV space is increasing as legacy automakers begin to release their own zero-emission vehicles. And while Tesla continues to dominate the market, the automaker's market share has gradually decreased in recent years. According to MarketWatch, Tesla's Model Y SUV and Model 3 sedan were the two best-selling vehicles in the United States in the first quarter of this year. The announcement comes at a time when electric vehicles accounted for more than 5% of total car sales for the first time ever, and many legacy automakers are seeing significant sales of their first few EVs. Tesla sold 46,707 Model 3 units in the first quarter, accounting for an impressive 68% of the overall EV market share. In comparison, Tesla's vehicles accounted for 70% of the market share in 2021 and 75% of the EV market share in 2020. Nonetheless, a slight decline in Tesla's market share is to be expected, and will continue as long as legacy automakers continue to release EVs. Despite increased competition, traditional automakers have a long way to go before reaching Tesla's EV sales volume. Tesla's Model 3 and Y were closely followed by Ford's electric Mustang Mach-E, which sold only 6,734 units. Tesla's Model X followed the Mach-E, and the Model S was the 7th most popular EV in the quarter. The Hyundai Ioniq 5, the Kia EV6, the Nissan Leaf, the Kia Niro, and the Audi e-tron are also among the top 10 best-selling vehicles in Q1. The announcement comes at a time when Ford, Rivian General Motors, and others are releasing their first electric pickup trucks, something Tesla does not currently offer, with the highly anticipated Cybertruck set to begin production next year. In Q1, the first 99 buyers received their GMC Hummer EVs, while 43 received the Amazon and Ford-backed startup Rivian's R1T. Ford is also just getting started with the Ford F-150 Lightning. The completion of Tesla's new Gigafactory location in Austin, Texas will also be critical in the coming years as US EV competition grows. With production expected to increase, sales are likely to follow, and Tesla is uniquely positioned as a company to weather the impending EV revolution. By the way, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can enjoy our future videos while getting updated. Getting back to the topic. The Tesla Model Y is a force to be reckoned with, particularly in Norway, which is widely regarded as the global leader in electric vehicle adoption. The Tesla Model Y is establishing its dominance in Norway this month, and the race is not even close. The Tesla Model Y has firmly established itself as Norway's best-selling electric vehicle. In June, approximately 1,768 Model Ys were registered in the country, putting it well ahead of the competition. The Model Y's dominance can also be seen in the vehicle sales this year, which totaled 5,434 units. Looking at partial EV sales in Norway this month, the Model Y is pulling away from its closest competitors. For example, the vehicle has now outsold the top 6 to 10 best-selling electric cars in the country, including the Audi e-tron, Polestar 2, and Ford Mustang Mach-E. The Model Y's year-to-date performance in Norway is especially impressive given that sales of the all-electric crossover fell dramatically in April and May. This was most likely due to the difficulties encountered by Gigafactory Shanghai, which was forced to close for several weeks in April due to China's stringent COVID-19 regulations. Despite the challenges Tesla faced this quarter, the Model Y could still maintain its lead in Norway's EV sales this year, which speaks volumes about the vehicle's strength in the country's automotive market. After all, Norway is one of the world's most saturated markets for electric vehicles, so the competition is fierce. Norway is extremely EV-friendly, with electric vehicle drivers receiving benefits such as free access to road ferries and lower taxes if they purchase EVs. It's no surprise that EVs accounted for 86% of all car sales in the country in April. Vehicles like the Model Y and the Volkswagen ID ID4 were also very successful due to their crossover nature, which ticked off many boxes for consumers. Tesla reclaimed its dominance in the world's largest EV market in June, with Tesla Model Y sales rebounding in China after being hampered by the Shanghai COVID-19 lockdown in April and May. According to data released over the weekend by the China Passenger Car Association and reported by CNEV Post, Model Y sales in China reached 52,150 units through June, nearly tripling the 11,623 units sold in June 2021. The Tesla Model Y outsold all of its competitors, with the closest SUV model being the BYD Song, which only sold 31,787 units in June, despite being up 122.1% from the previous month. Separate data released late last week by the CPCA revealed that Tesla sold 78,906 China-made vehicles in June, breaking the previous record of 70,847 set in December 2021. In the first 6 months of 2022, SUV sales in China were led by the BYD Song, which sold 162,573 units. The Tesla Model Y came in second with 133,666, owing to the closure of the company's Shanghai Gigafactory in April. According to sources, China is set to dominate again this year, with nearly 6 million global EV sales projected for 2022. The Chinese market ended 2021 on a high note, with over 500,000 EVs sold in December. China has gradually reduced purchase subsidies, which are set to expire in 2023, so figures for the fourth quarter of this year are expected to be very strong. The United States lags far behind China and Europe in EV adoption, but it should see a significant boost this year with the introduction of new electric truck models, including the Ford F-150 Lightning, and a revised federal EV tax credit. It's not just about passenger vehicles. Commercial EV sales will increase by approximately 75% in 2022. We anticipate 260,000 all-electric van sales, up from an estimated 154,000 in 2021, with large fleet orders driving the majority of these sales. Most major automakers, including Daimler, General Motors, BrightDrop, Ford, Renault, and Stellantis, as well as several startups, now offer a diverse range of light-duty commercial vehicle models. Europe and China are expected to continue to dominate commercial sales this year. Sales in the United States have been slow so far, but corporate orders are plentiful, and deliveries should pick up soon. Deliveries of larger commercial EVs are still limited, but they are increasing rapidly. With EV sales surging, focus is shifting to the last two areas that could stymie adoption: charging infrastructure and battery materials. One image is rosy, while the other is not. More charging stations are springing up all over the world. We expect the total number of public points worldwide to reach 2.7 million by the end of 2022, up from 1.8 million in 2021. This year, we'll see a flurry of company announcements, and those who are holding back installations while waiting for expected government funds will be actively working to take advantage of these new pots of money. The outlook for batteries and raw materials is less promising. While there is enough battery manufacturing capacity to meet BNEF's sales forecast for the year, supply of raw materials, particularly lithium and nickel, remains very tight. The EV industry has grown accustomed to annual drops in battery pack prices. However, this decades-long trend may come to an end in 2022, as the auto industry is hit by rapidly rising raw material and component prices. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Are you a fan of the Tesla Model Y? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in